Sun! Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am going to be talking a little bit about my recent trip this summer to Niagara Falls. I really wanted to talk about this because I had such an amazing time, and it's something that I just think everybody should know about. The last few family trips that we've done have been not great because I always get sick. Now, this is mainly because we just didn't know about my allergies and everything, and so we just kind of did what we wanted and didn't realize that, hey, we should maybe pace ourselves, we should be careful that we don't eat wheat. But of course we didn't know. So this trip we were fairly determined to try and get through the whole trip without me getting sick. And we actually did it. Woo! It's very exciting, you don't know. But I think also what helped a lot was that Niagara Falls is actually a very accessible place. Like, I rarely had to walk upstairs as my only option. There was usually like a path or a ramp or something that I could use, especially when I was in a lot more pain. And also it was just really, really fun. Maid of the Mist was awesome. If you've never been to Niagara Falls, Maid of the Mist is basically you get on a fully electric boat and they take you like to the falls. Sun! I just got distracted by the sun. I'm sorry if the lighting changes. I'm right next to a window. But yeah. You go on the boat and you go like right up next to the falls, and it takes you like around. It's just basically a circle. It's really, really fun. And then of course there's Cave of the Winds. Cave of the Winds was okay because I was doing okay, but we were originally thinking we might not be able to do it because it's all stairs. There is a platform you can go on and there is an elevator down to it. So if you truly can't do stairs, my battery's gonna die. Hang on. Sorry if the angle changed. I had to mess with my camera a little bit, but we're back with full battery. So where was I? Cave of the Winds. So yeah, Cave of the Winds is all stairs. There is a platform that you can go and you can see, and like where you are, like this is where, like, if this was where all the stairs are, then the falls are actually like right here, so you're directly next to it. So it is really cool if you can do it. If not, you can go on Maid of the Mist, which is a very similar experience. So, they also had a aquarium, which was really cool. You got to see some penguins, and they had like a sea lion show, which was all really cool. But also the town that was there was also quite accessible. Very easy to walk, very easy to kind of find your way around. And even then, like, there would be times where we're like, we think we're here, but we're not quite sure, and you can just pull out Google Maps and you can find it. So yeah, Niagara Falls was such a fun time. But one of the things that we did was we didn't eat out anywhere because I couldn't really eat out anywhere. But the one place we did go was a Starbucks. Starbucks is always like our safe option because I can have drinks there. And so we, when me, my mom, and my sister would go out and do like a nice shopping day, like a long, like full day, we would usually like stop and eat lunch somewhere. But now it's either bring lunch or go to a specific store that we know has a meal that I can eat, and they can have something there. It's usually at a grocery store. But the one place that we always have been going is Starbucks. It kind of replaced us going out. And that's okay because it's a lot cheaper. But yeah, we did. There was a Starbucks there. There was also a Rainforest Cafe. We didn't go, but we did see it, and that was pretty. But yeah, they had like very beautiful artwork. Where our hotel was, it was very close to a street. I don't remember the name of the street, but basically there was a whole bunch of like food trucks and stuff, and like places to sit and eat. So that was really cool. But for us, for our food, we actually just ended up bringing a bunch of food and eating in our hotel room, which was actually, like, obviously it was safe for me, but it was really nice because the way that we kind of ended up structuring the days was we would get up kind of early and have our breakfast, get ready, leave, and we would go do one of the bigger attractions when there were less people. Like that was when we did like Cave the Winds, May of the Mist, that kind of stuff. And then we would do all that, come back, and it would be about lunchtime. We would have lunch, and then we would have like some time where we could just sit in the hotel room, which was great for me because I got some rest time from having to stand and walk around all the time. I had some time to just sit, so that was really nice. And then in the afternoon, we would just kind of just go and walk, because Niagara Falls is very beautiful. And so we would just kind of like go and explore, see where things are, just see the sights. It was really nice. It was also really nice to do that because afternoon I typically wasn't doing as well, and so we could just kind of pace it a little bit more. Like it didn't feel like we had to be kind of fast or do things at the time that we needed to. Like we could just go and walk and take our time. So that was always really fun. We ended up going for, I think 5 days was the whole trip, 2 of which were for travel, so we only were in Niagara for like 3.5 days, technically. And you can definitely do most of the things in Niagara, like in like a day and a half. Like, there aren't too many things, but because we needed that extra time to just kind of sit and relax in our hotel room away from people in the world, it did take us a little bit longer, but we actually really enjoyed the fact that it took us longer because it felt like we actually got to see everything that the park had instead of just trying to do all of, like, the big fun things and like not really being able to see it. In terms of like actually getting around, I had my cane, I had a brace, I had good shoes, and those things really saved me in the end because like with good shoes, obviously that starts from the bottom. I was able to walk around a lot more because it was a lot more comfortable. The cane helped when we were in lines because I had something I could lean on. It also let me just put my extra weight when I was having a little bit of a harder time. And of course my knee brace helped a lot when it came to, again, just trying to get around. It let me do it for longer than I would without it. Yeah. I also got some cute souvenirs. We got a 3-pack of t-shirts. I got the white one. I got a magnet and a penguin pin from the aquarium. So I think that Niagara Falls is quite accessible, at least from my experience. So if you have been wanting to go but you wanted to know if it was going to be safe, if it was going to be good, I would say definitely it was really good for me. Obviously I might be a little biased because it's like the first family trip we've gone on in a very long time that I actually like didn't get sick on, and I was able to enjoy the whole experience. So if you're going to Niagara, definitely make sure that you have any items that are comfortable, and whether you need the accessibility or not, you can really pace yourself there. Also at night, at the time that we were going, we went in like late June. They had a fireworks show every night, and so we got to see the fireworks. Also, we stayed at the Comfort Inn, which, like, the Comfort Inn is here, then there's a street, and then there's the parks. Like, it's literally across the street. So that was also very helpful, but I didn't have to walk a whole lot from the hotel to the actual park. We just walked right in. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful if you've been wanting to go to Niagara but you didn't know how accessible it was. I hope this video answers some questions for you, and I will see you in my